You know that one cringy thing you do? Yeah, think about it. That one cringy thing you do. Maybe there's multiple. Think real hard and reflect about it, okay? Reflect on it. Now who cares, bro? Oh my god, bro. Just fucking do it. Literally, who cares? It's your life. Do that cringy thing, man. The thing is, with cringy things, is that what you think is cool is someone else's cringe, and vice versa. For instance, if I really like partying all the time, getting drunk on the weekends, maybe even during the weekday because I really have nothing else to do with my life. Maybe I'm kind of like a deadbeat, no offense, but you can see where I'm going with this. A lot of people will start calling that cringe because you're maybe doing it to, like, for attention, dealing with your problems unhealthily, you have an addiction to drinking, etc., right? That is cringe, but to a lot of people, partying is really cool, fun, upbeat, and social. On the flip side of that coin, if you like sit at your home all day and play video games, that's also really fucking cringe. However, right, okay, some people like these things and some people are comfortable with these things. And I know because I've been there, and I'm only making this video because I reflected on a lot of things that I used to do that I grew out of, and now I feel like a better, more mature person. But the thing is, I came to that realization that these things that I did were cringy on my own. No one ever really told me, and if they did, I ignored them until I decided to step out of that zone and really like reflect and become a better person. For example, about last year when I started reconnecting with my sister a bit, she's 5 years older than me, and we hardly ever talk, at least in person. So whenever we do, we catch up on a lot of things because while I'm in college, she's been out in the workforce. While I was in high school, she was graduating college. While I was in middle school, she was in high school, etc. and college. So yeah, so we didn't really like fit in that same category. But now that I'm older and we're both nearing like the workforce age, or at least I'm nearing it, she's been in the workforce. Anyways, we get to talk about a lot of things. And the last time she talked to me, she was like, hey, you know what? You seem to have grown out of a lot of your old annoying qualities. And guess what? Yeah, that kind of happens with time. When you're comparing a 14-year-old to a 20-year-old, there's a lot of things that the 20-year-old does that is a lot better than the 14-year-old. So, for instance, I used to be a very, very picky eater. Like, no vegetables, this thing with like rice, I'd always have to like have these certain things, like I can't even remember because I haven't been picky in a long time. But like, I wouldn't eat whatever my parents cooked. I always wanted to, like McDonald's or a burger or like some pizza or whatever, right? So I would always be eating frozen pizzas, drinking Coke, etc., right? And then I think suddenly at the age of, I think it was actually 14, when I first went to high school, I decided, yeah, that's stupid, that's cringe. Why am I picky? And I started eating, or at least trying, literally everything. Around then, I tried my first escargot. Kind of disgusting, not gonna lie. So I mean, at least I tried it. I like started eating all of my parents' cooking again. Like I'll eat any vegetable. I'll eat like all these things. I just grew out of it. I don't know why, but I just decided in that moment it's fucking stupid to be picky about food. So I did. Another example, video games, for instance. I kind of grew out of video games. When I was a kid, I didn't really play that many video games to begin with either. I mean, a lot of people were console gamers, and then when they got older, maybe into PC. But me, I had very, very little like Nintendo games. I played a lot of mobile games because I had at least, like a phone or tablet or something to play with. That was like the kind of games I grew up with. And when I went to high school, I, got a gaming PC, built it myself, thought it was really cool. And then I wanted to play all these games like League of Legends and Overwatch and fucking whatever else you play. And then suddenly I realized, yeah, that was stupid and a waste of time. And I wrote about it in my last video, 20, actually, it was probably like 2, 3 videos ago, but it was like 4 months ago, 5 months ago when I made that. Anyways, I still, even though I haven't played, still really regret the days of me playing League of Legends because it was, guess what? Cringe. It was fucking stupid. I wasted so many hundreds of hours. I think it was like 300-400 hours. And I spent like $50 on the game just for like little skins and just like, I don't even get, like, League of Legends is fucking stupid. However, right, if you enjoy League of Legends, go for it. Like, it's just stupid to me personally. And that's the whole point of this video. That cringy thing that you do, right, okay, it's not cringy to you. So that's fine. Just enjoy it. I don't even know why I like made this video because I just really wanted to talk about it because, I mean, I grew out of it and I just wanted to share what it's like, I guess, growing out of something that used to be such a big part of my life. Like, I think I spent 4 years playing League of Legends, you know, like I'm 20. So 4 years is literally like a fifth of my life, and a fourth if you count like the conscious life, right? That's a fucking long period of time to just be playing League of Legends, and I really, really regret it. But I feel a lot better now. You know, I'm able to put my energy elsewhere into more athletics, I guess, or lifting weights. I'm picking up, you know, playing a musical instrument. I'm picking up, you know, music production. I'm picking up like skateboarding, all these other hobbies that in my opinion now are cool. But who knows, maybe like 5-10 years down the line, maybe these things won't appeal to me as much, considering, you know, skateboarding for instance, where it's, you know, hard on the body, especially if you like keep getting hurt and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. By the time you're like, you know, 30, you're probably gonna feel a lot of those problems. So who knows, that's for down the line. However, anyways, all these things, all these cringy things, whether you sing in the shower, I sing in the shower, whether you fucking, I don't know, listen to like early 2010s pop that people don't seem to enjoy, you really stand for Jack Harlow or whatever, right? People will tell you one thing, but then there's also going to be a community that completely supports you. So it's kind of up to you to decide whether or not you really want to do this thing and whether or not you are fulfilled with this thing. All right, moral of the story, take a moment to think about all the things that you've been made fun of for and decide whether or not they had a valid reason. And if you have even an inkling of agreement with them, then maybe you should start considering changing. For instance, I didn't like League of Legends very much. I got angry at the game, but I was like addicted. So I played and played, and people kept telling me, no, it's fucking stupid. And then eventually one day I loaded up a game and I was like, you know what, this is really fucking stupid. And I just quit, just like that. Because deep down in my mind, I was thinking, this game is really fucking stupid. And lo and behold, it was to me, and I quit. So yeah, I don't know. But there's a lot of other things that are kind of cringe that like you can't really control because they're just a part of your identity. Playing League of Legends, for instance, is not part of my identity and was not part of my identity. It was a hobby, it was an interest, but it didn't really like shape everything about me, right? There's a lot of like the clothes you wear, maybe like the music you're exposed to, the exercises and sports you do. That stuff I feel like shapes you a little bit better because when you're in these environments, you socialize with your sports group. People compliment or talk trash about the clothes you're wearing. By the way, happy birthday to watching movies with the sound off. Happy 10th birthday. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, so just I don't know, if you're having any doubt about quitting that like one cringe thing that you do or stopping that one cringe thing you do, why not go ahead and just do it? Unless you think it's, you know, really ingrained in your identity and you really, really care about it, then like don't, obviously, right? But in the end, again, moral of the story, TLDR, just don't let anyone tell you that it sucks, unless it's League of Legends. But yeah, you determine your own life and you can outgrow your own negative qualities, no matter how old you are. Seriously, like I said, I started picking up playing a musical instrument. People consider that a more mature hobby to have. But is it really? I don't know. A lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, rock music is so lame and so anti-government or so whatever, right? Like, I guess this was back in the old days when like John Lennon was around. But like, you know, people think that, you know, guitar music isn't so great and maybe piano or violin is a little better or vice versa. You know, like it really, really depends. But again, it's up to you to decide and figure out whether or not it is worth dropping. So please, okay, that cringy thing you do, keep doing it if you love it and if you really, really believe it's part of your identity. But if there's even an inkling of doubt, okay, just think, should I really be spending my time doing this thing?